Okay, so we're back, and I actually did the side quests all here. These were all Lysander, and he had the same thing basically as Demosthenes, where he had just go around and kill three, um, in this case, Athenian polemarchs. Um, and now I have a mission available, so it's either the should be. Why is it not here now? It was literally okay. There it is now. So yeah, it's either the final battle or it's Nemesis with Lysander. I don't know if that means like the final battle for like everything, but I'm gonna put it off till the end in a sense. I wanna get done with the main story before I do this. I don't necessarily know if this is gonna be big or not. So Lysander's right here. If I'm gonna be real with you, honestly, I prefer Demosthenes over
Leonidas.
Lysander there.
He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There is nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness makes Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
And where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
My mater spoke to me about these Cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the King's Guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
Is there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Pausanias gave you a task. Spartan kings aren't known for their patience.
Well, I mean, unfortunately for that, you literally just gave away who it was. Like, you now know who the dude is. Like,
Archidamos believes in the old ways. Won't killing his Cryptia create conflict between him and Pausanias? I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this dude is sketchy. I've already killed one of the road Cryptia. Don't remember where or when, but I did apparently. But that being said, it makes so little sense. I bet you this dude's the head of the cultist. Archidemos favors the old. Why would... And the hidden ones, they just sound like assassins. Weren't they the hidden ones in... Or maybe maybe those were the Templars. I'm not positive. Regardless of which, they sound like assassins in this one, in this game. I don't believe that we're killing Templars, in a sense. And I'm going to use that term very loosely, Templars. Because,
Cryptia.
Because they are. They're cultists, but I don't think this guy's a cultist.
Listen up! I'm only going to say this once. Ugh. This village stinks like a pig. Everyone shut up! Or you eat!
Watch me do this and be like, the men you killed were really trying to help me. I was arming pellets because those were the ones that could take down Pacius. I bet you fucking $100. I'm like unraveling this story because I've done everything now. Like, you know, and like the context clues are very clear. That and the voice actings are very shoddy. So it kind of gives it away a little bit to me. Like, he just sounds shady. Like, he just sounds like he's a bad guy. You know, he's not a good guy in a sense. Like, Socrates and, like, Alcibiades, Phidias, Pericles, they're all, like, have some sort of good demeanor about them, whereas, like, I guess in this sense, Pacinas just sounds so sketchy. Alpinor sounds sketchy, like... I don't know. Every little bit of me wants to start siding with Athens just because they have better people. But, like, Sparta is where I'm from in this game, and it's like... Sparta's where you're from, and Sparta's, like, upholding the ways of the old by killing cultists. You know? So they're the ones who are standing in defense of that, and that's what makes me want to side with Sparta. At the same time, like, Athens just seems so corrupt, yet they have the better characters and better people backing them. I don't know, man. It's so weird. But Pacinas is definitely seeming like the man he's gonna be the the cultist for this game. I could see it totally being him.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
So that's done. Yeah, that's for that. We'll do this. So you can fast travel easily right there, and then we'll do Kings of Sparta, or King of Sparta. Because I don't know, I know a lot about Archidemos in this time. Archidemos is the one who basically won the first phase of the war, Peloponnesian War for Sparta. He was obviously king during this time, but he essentially raided Athens, this time specifically Attica, and Pericles did shut himself in Athens out of the mainland because he realized quickly that they could not win against Sparta in open battle. In staged battle, Sparta was always going to win. They had the better trained army, they had better tactics. It was just that simple. It's what Sparta did. So if people necessarily say, like, Sparta was not a professional army by that standard, they were not. So if people ever say that Sparta's a standing army, they were not. And the reason I say that is because there was nothing else to do back then. It's not as if, like, people did much else. It's the difference between Rome...
This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned.
Like, there's a difference between having Rome, which had other things going on besides the military.
Best keep out of sight. The weapons have to be... There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It will be easier if I don't alert the others. I need to take down their commander.
Somebody help me! Castor and
What?
Pollux! You're finished!
Yeah, my bud.
Freedom at last! May the gods
Oh. Do I at least need to destroy weapon racks? Well, fuck, I don't know. I guess I just gotta find weapon racks. So I gotta kill people. Just slowly start taking these guys out. Damn, that won't kill them.
I've got you now.
Yeah, I was really hoping that poison would get him.
One down, 4 to go.
If only can find these motherfuckers, they're nowhere.
That's 2. Time to find the others.
Alright. Oh, man. Love that ability. Such a beautiful ability. I also love this. It's just a sweet way to like assassinate people.
3 weapon racks destroyed. Won't take much longer.
Alright, there's one up there. Fine, there we go. But I feel like I know who the last ones are, and I definitely know who one is because it spoiled it for me. But I know who the 3 major ones are. I feel like, well, I'm guessing on 2 obviously,
Only one
but
more to
like
go.
I said, I know who the first one is definitely. Because the game spoiled it for me in a sense. And I'll tell you at the end. Or when the time comes. The other two are just guesses, but I have a feeling they are. It's just so, like, not blatantly obvious, but it's like really hinting at just at the idea that it's true, you know. But I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. Or, like, too quick to not judge people. Or too quick to judge people in this sense. The reason I don't show you who I know for a fact is it because I don't want to ruin the surprise. And I initially got it wrong because I thought it was someone else at first. When I saw the hints, I didn't think of it as, I thought of it as someone else. I didn't think it was him, and then I saw it and was like, wow, okay, game, that's cool. So I feel like going to these people will end the war. I don't necessarily want to end the war right now. Alright, we'll go to this and then we'll end the video here.
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
Let's say it's a nice black
What
screen.
do I need to know before I go in?
Ah, that's right. You've never had an audience with the two kings.
I've met Pausanias.
King Papsanias. Ah, really? Kings Papsanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both, and your home will be returned to you.
I didn't expect this to be pleasant. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, those who cross him learn to regret it.
What should I know about Archidamos?
Archidamos is a traditionalist. Not one to back down from a fight. He's also got a temper. Try to stay on his good side.
Waiting won't make this easier.
Then let's go. Your mother's already inside.
Where are the kings?
There.
What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Archidamos's guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it.
My kings, may I present Merini, descendant of Leonidas, and her son Alexios.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Alexios helped me secure Corinthia, my king. He helped with the Ilotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your son killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose he gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Then blame me. I killed the Elder. I started all of this. So, if you want someone to prove their loyalty, it should be me.
I'm not sure if I should congratulate you on your honesty, or punish you for the crime you've just confessed. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
My intentions are to return home. Here, where I was born.
What happened on Taigedos brought shame on Sparta. You and your family have no home here.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Boeotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander out of Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how he'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done, and you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas. Show them out. Next.
I was waiting to cough, Jesus. Alrighty, well, that being said, we'll end this episode here.
That went well.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there anything you need to know before setting off?
What's going on in Boeotia?
The Athenian army is pushing Sparta back bit by bit. Winning won't be easy.
If anyone can turn the tide there, it's you.
What do you know about this fighting champion I'm supposed to take to the Olympics?
The Pancratian fighter. His trainer will know where he is.
My thanks.
Things are not quite what they seem. But you must keep this champion safe at all costs to succeed.
I will. One of the kings is a cultist. So, one of these tasks is surely a trap. But, which one?
Brasidas?
Wouldn't say that within earshot of the palace. But I fought with both of them. I can't believe either is a traitor.
We need to find proof before we make any accusations. Keep your eyes open.
I think I'm ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful. My thanks.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.
Alright. Alrighty, let's look at the quest before we leave. The Conqueror. To kill or not to kill. So we'll do all 3 of these in the next video. With that, see you around.